the biggest sporting event in the world comes to these shores. It's two sides that often define eras. Two World Cup winners and two that'll feel as though once again a sense of occasion at Gillette Stadium.
Look for them to be very compact, difficult to break down, but then break out with lightning precision. Very direct, very quick, and try to...
Caps between them and a debut for Leo Pereira at centre-half, but Jamie Watson, it's centre-forward that catches your eye.
Vinicius Jr. at times, he'll start in the front too, but he'll shade out to the left, and what that will do...
Saying hello to a handful of superstars, including the Massachusetts governor, and also Jason Tatum of the Boston's Global Eyeballs. And with the world watching on, away we go.
How quickly can they look to get forward? How quickly can they catch France before they get set? Those are going to be the challenges that present both sides, and how they'll be able to handle it in real time will be one of the big questions. That
spring in his step. Olise looked to let fly. Casemiro with a fabulous challenge. One of Real Madrid. Theo Hernandez. Mbappe unable to wriggle through this time. Rabiot to pick up the pieces. Paris Saint-Germain player. All over to the far post. Ekitike was loitering and behind for the first corner of the afternoon.
There's a glimpse of what Malo Gusto can do.
Madrid, the ball played forward now. Real opening for Rafinha. Well, something out of nothing for Brazil, nearly.
Wonderful recognition.
Olise to pick up the scraps. To the back post it goes. It's met in mid-flight and then scrambled to save. Vinicius Jr. gets the half a yard he needs. Very well charged down in the end by a flurry of French retreating players. Mbappe tried to play it across the face. Options awaiting. Down under the challenge. Garners the referee's attention and a free kick.
On these set pieces.
So in it comes for France. It's a delicious ball to the back post, and Rabiot is the last player to just nudge the ball behind for a goal kick. In behind. Rafinha. Diverted behind by Konate. Service for Brazil. Rafinha to the back post. It's headed downwards, not away. Eventually Tchouameni got something on it, and the referee spots an intervention inside the penalty area. Malo Gusto. Mbappe. The angle against Ekitike. The ball ran and behind for a goal kick.
Brilliant.
Here, across the face it goes. Gusto back from whence it came. And Casemiro calm. Here's Gusto. France look to unlock this inexperienced Brazilian back line. Not this time though, and behind for a goal kick. It's into trouble. Casemiro taking over in the centre of midfield. It falls to Ekitike. Dembele unable to gather.
Right, so I believe that they'll understand. And if the rumors are true, it would have been discussed in the group, and Deschamps would have said whether this is...
Here's Martinelli. Gabriel Martinelli, let's fly! Just a whisker wide.
Instantly from the cooling break, Brazil decided they needed to turn France around. And from that, they're able to start the press higher. One mistake quickly turns over.
France through Malo Gusto, twinkle-toed and all. Gusto across the face and cleared away by Leda. And here come France once more. It's a rather late challenge, isn't it? Instantly the referee pulling out the yellow card. A host of France players awaiting the service. Olise with an inviting ball in, to be dealt with by Ekitike. Found something, and Brazil just about clearing the ball away to the right-hand side.
Two teams standing.
Rabiot with a problem. Much to the ball now for Mbappe. A real opening. Mbappe! Oh, wow! One fabulous French foray. Kylian Mbappe within one of the all-time goal-scoring record and gives France the lead in Boston.
Devastating breakout from France. Their ability to win it back. And then the beauty and the brilliance of the through ball. Perfectly weighted through for Mbappe.
Amongst a flurry of French players now expecting to be tested. Martinelli's ball, and it's a vital. It's off and running again. Kylian Mbappe. And Hernandez dragged it well wide of the intended target.
That's a rush of blood from Teo Hernandez.
Rafinha arriving as well. Falls to the cusp and last towards goal. And well wide of the left-hand post. Mateus Cunha. The most recent effort for Brazil. Ousmane Dembele. Tchouameni in behind. Mbappe. And they go so close once again. The dismay of the thousands of Brazil fans in attendance. Here's Casemiro. Casemiro! And wide. Well, he's Ekitike. It seemed to be rather late. It's the ball away. And has some defending to do. It's a ball in behind for Cunha. Rabiot arriving in the nick of time for France.
Simply a mistake that cannot be made. Moving forward now.
It comes from Rafinha to the back post and headed up and over by Casemiro. In towards Kylian Mbappe!
And if I'm Brazilian players, I am furious at Casemiro because of his inability to keep his mindset, and he gets the yellow card.
And in behind, Martinelli across. And the ball did go out of play. Into Mbappe. Mbappe now for Rabiot. Excellent defending from Pereira.
There's no option right now for France. Took their moments. Brazil had half chances. They didn't test Mignon enough. It was just a...
One has to wonder how that will change how Brazil look and feel in this second half. Safe to say there's been an element of frustration, no doubt about it. How do they get the likes of Gabriel Martinelli and Mateus Cunha involved more, James? Kylian Mbappe, the difference between the two sides thus far. Callum Williams alongside former US youth. Here come Brazil, interrogating in the early exchanges. The ball across the face of goal in the end. It's fired into the side netting and behind for a goal kick.
It should have been across the face of the goal. You're absolutely right, and that's an opportunity.
Casemiro, Cunha, Martinelli! Via a deflection. In the end, cleared away by Malo Gusto, but Brazil's to Magnon, and now Vinicius Junior! Casemiro! And over. And Brazil have life.
It's been Enrique that's come off the bench.
Poignant ball forwards. Wesley in behind. Now then, here they come again. Has the referee got a decision to make? The yellow card has been brandished. With the officials and asking why on earth are we going to video review, but this, Jamie Watson, is the reason as to why this has been reviewed.
Tim Ford, the video assistant referee, is taking a look at this.
The yellow card was wrong. Red card is the correct decision, and it's greeted to all.
Pereira can strike it with some venom from this distance.
It is Pereira! Gathered well by Magnon in goal. In Europe after 2.5 seasons at Al Ittihad in the Saudi Pro League. Kante in for Tchouameni. Maxence Lacroix in for Ousmane Dembele. Dosh. It's a lovely inviting ball in. It's not completely dealt with. Here come Brazil. Mateus Cunha. Just unable to play the ball in towards the penalty players. Here's Casemiro. Douglas Santos. And behind for a corner. And a real example of Brazilian dance. Olise with the ball at feet. Ekitike! And in the biggest dress rehearsal of them all, France look as buttoned up as humanly possible and lead Brazil by 2-0.
Free-flowing French football at its finest. Kylian Mbappe draws so much attention at the bottom of the screen that it gets Leo Pereira.
This here as Desiré Doué from Paris Saint-Germain. He's a player that garnered international headlines in the UEFA Champions League. Brilliant players.
Oh, lovely.
Down into Rabiot. Rabiot into the grasp of Ederson for now. Vinicius Junior, full of ideas as always. And the ball carried out of touch and a throw now for Brazil.
Lacroix's been good since coming on, making his debut. The nerves pushed to the side.
Brazil find a way back into the contest here. It's opened up for Casemiro. The ball to the face of goal, back from whence it came. Still not cleared away, and it's in. only took them 77 minutes, but Bremer is the player credited with the goal. He's first in Brazilian colours, and Brazil, with 10 to play, are right back in it.
Brilliant from Brazil. Vinicius Jr. starts it all off with his ability to win the free kick. This is so...
Down the line he goes for João Pedro. João Pedro across. Well gathered by Man, remember. And now with the ball at the feet of Vinicius Jr. Vinicius Jr. across. Brazilian debutant. In it comes, headed towards goal by Casemiro.